Still, regardless of how professional and how long a vocalist has been trained, they still cannot avoid having their voice crack during high notes like this. Though these moments are not something that the idols are very proud of, fans always get super excited because these are perfect ingredients for them to make fun of the idols for literal ages. Now, let's kick off the video with some of the funniest voice crackings that will forever remain in K-pop history. Number 1. Jin, BTS. During the 2019 two-day concert in Bangkok, there was an unforgettable memory that unexpectedly happened during Jin's performance of The Truth Untold, one of the saddest songs in BTS's playlist. When the atmosphere was soaked in sorrowful vibes, Jin's voice suddenly cracked mid-line. The audience's giggles started to raise, and Jungkook couldn't hold his laughter. And Jin was obviously trying hard to keep a straight face. This is so awkward, making fans have a hard time deciding whether to continue deep in the sad mood of the song. After the video was shared widely on social media, it attracted huge attention and lots of interesting comments. While some were excited about the members' reactions, many opinions expressed their concern about Jin's busy schedule and advised him to take care of his health. Although he broke the emotional circuit of the song, it wasn't a serious problem at all. Many people appreciated the way he handled the problem and showed his professionalism on stage. Number 2. V, BTS. In the K-pop community, V is considered to be the idol who was born a comedian. Sometimes, even on the most serious and emotional occasions, he could still crack very funny jokes and have everyone rolling on the floor laughing. His gifted sense of humor is not only limited to daily life, but also extended to the stage, which has multiple times effortlessly sent armies bellows of laughter. Typically, in 2019, during BTS' 5th muster show in Busan, V stumbled into an incident while performing Magic Shop. When he was singing high notes and got his voice cracked, V was so mad for the incapabilities to finish the song that he kept on stamping his feet on the floor. As Jimin and Jungkook couldn't help but laugh out loud, V ended up laughing along with them. However, instead of being criticized, V was praised by the public. Everyone knows the fact that artists need to work hard to sing and dance simultaneously. Plus, they have to constantly move to different places to perform, and as a result, they often don't have enough time to rest at all. Therefore, among hundreds of amazing performances, these few little mistakes were absolutely negligible. Even adorable, because they remind us that idols can also make silly mistakes like anyone. Number 3. IU. We all know IU is a great singer, with a vocal color that is recognized to be one of a kind in the K-pop industry. However, as she's not a machine in good condition 24/7, she's also prone to trouble when singing high notes. In the past, there was this legendary moment that IU would never want to see again. On the live broadcast TV show, Yoo Hee-yeol's Sketchbook, aired in 2012, IU was honored to appear and perform her new song, The Night of First Breakup. At that time, because of thrill and worry, her voice cracked and the high notes were also left unfinished. As IU had put so much effort in polishing her singing skills and still that incident happened, she immediately showed disappointment by sighing and biting her lips. After laughing it off, IU politely apologized and restarted the song, making people very much admire the professional way she handled the problem. Moreover, as IU was just 18 years old at the time, everyone was more empathetic and even found the incident super cute. Funny that, until now, fans rarely saw IU perform the same song after that day. It seems like the incident was a pretty bad experience to her that she'd never want to remind herself of it ever again. However, the fact that IU doesn't usually sing that song is not equal to people forgetting about such hilarious voice cracking. After nearly 10 years and already being a frequent face on Hee-yeol's Sketchbook, IU couldn't do anything but laugh it off when the staff replayed that legendary footage to tease her. Number 4. Dio, EXO. Known as the main vocal member in EXO, Dio has long joined SM's ranks of the best vocalists thanks to his strong voice that can easily slay high notes. However, as humans are flawed, and Dio is no exception, his voice sometimes also cracked while trying to reach the perfect pitch. Typically, at the Exordium concert in Singapore, he served fans a buffet of laughter with his unforgettable voice cracking. While Dio was trying to reach the high notes in Lady Luck, Suddenly, he was short of breath and broke down the serious atmosphere. It's funnier that when he tried the next high note, his voice cracked even worse, leaving him no choice but to halt and pretend as if nothing happened. As the members of EXO love to tease one another, some rolled on the floor and laughed. Even though Chanyeol was busy playing guitar, he still gave Dio a mocking smile. This oops situation brought netizens belly laughter rather than pointing fingers at Dio. They all deemed it as a silly mistake. As Dio's singing capability is widely recognized with tons of impressive performances before, most people understood this incident, and they just appreciated the efforts to pick himself back up. Number 5. Hani. Besides entertaining fans with bright and fun personalities, Hani also treats them with serious laughter every time the incident about her voice crack was brought up. That time when she covered Sway by Michael Bublé on live broadcast, everything was great until she cracked her voice in the effort to peak the high note near the end of the song. Though Hani was a little bit confused and tried to cover it up with a shy smile, she was quick to get herself together by humorously hugging her throat and getting back on track with the next high notes. Though it was a live stream and her reaction was caught by tons of people, little criticism was thrown at the idol. Everyone agreed that her singing capability shouldn't be judged just because of this little incident. At the end of the day, that was just a cover song that was not initially produced for her voice. Moreover, as Hani inherently has a deep voice but still tries to reach the high notes, it should be appreciated that she confidently chose this song to cover. Number 6. Bam Bam, GOT7. As a person whose expertise is in rapping and dancing performance, GOT7's Bam Bam had a few times losing face on live broadcast when it comes to his singing. In the past, when joining a live radio program, GOT7 sang Big Bang's Loser. However, at the very beginning of the song, the magnate had already cracked his voice miserably. Soon enough, his shrill sound made the whole studio burst into laughter. It's even funnier when Bam Bam suppressed his temptation to laugh and tried to win over the next high notes, but still, he failed completely. His voice just kept cracking again and again because, from the very beginning, this song was not meant for him. The incident was so hilarious that even his members couldn't continue with the song. Since everyone is well aware that Bam Bam can only rap because he has a husky and somewhat raw voice, the fact that he tried to pull off something out of his reach was enough to foresee a sad ending. Number 7. Kwan, 17. Another funny moment on live broadcast was when Kwan of 17 suddenly struck up. In the lively atmosphere where all members were chatting with fans about their favorite female artists, after S-Coups chose Ariana Grande as his go-to singer, Kwan started singing the song Problem to exemplify what S-Coups was talking about. However, as you know, female voice is often higher than that of male. Plus, Ariana Grande is the queen of high notes. So covering her song without much preparation is not a great idea. As Kwan started singing the hook of Problem, his voice immediately trembled, cracked, and left behind a funny shrill sound.
Stop.
Right off the bat, while S-Coups leaned over and covered Kwan's mouth, Vernon embarrassedly told him, Stop, Kwan." As everyone was so accustomed to those hilarious moments of 17's main vocalist, the comment section was flooded with people laughing at this cuteness. Some comments even pointed out that since Kwan also got the lyrics wrong by singing "head in the tag, curry," S-Coups had to stop him before he ruined the song. Number 8. Gongchan B1A4. It would be a mistake to talk about the funniest voice cracks without mentioning the case of Gongchan of B1A4, when he covered Dazzling Dazzling on Global Request Show, a song for U4. Everything might have been great had his voice not completely cracked when he tried to reach the last high note in the song. Since Gongchan was so close to ending the song on a bright note, the fact that his voice suddenly went off pitch had made Amber crack up. Unable to stand his own embarrassment, Gongchan immediately stopped singing and hid his face from the camera. Despite the awkwardness, when the video was posted on YouTube, there were no fingers pointed at his singing capabilities. Instead, they all focused on his hilarious reaction. Besides, as he had done his best to cover this whole musically challenging song on his own, people also find it actually admirable. So, which is the most hilarious voice crack in your opinion? Do you have your own embarrassing voice crack when trying to cover your idol's song? Share your thoughts with us by commenting below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BeBoss TV, as we'll be back with more interesting videos. Thank you for watching.